In those days, that there went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be taxed.
Wife, husband.
Brayden,
come on.
you're the
You
father
have a
of
very
Jesus.
important role,
You
Brayden.
need to-
If you can't be a Joseph, just stand up and be the husband. Put your
you're
arm around your wife.
father of
He's
Jesus.
acting like
heavens, look down where he lay, the little Lord Jesus, asleep on the hay.
And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night, far, far away on Judea's plain.
Far, far away on Judea's plain, shepherds of all saints and angels sing.
And it came to pass, as the angels were gone away from them into heaven, the shepherds said, said one to another, let us now go even unto Bethlehem,
Put your
in
hand up
her
your
heart. And the shepherds returned, glorifying and praising God for all the things they had heard and seen as it was told unto them. Now I need to switch over here to the Matthew.
Oh, yes, Diana's picture.
All right. Then Herod, when he had privily called the wise men, inquired of them diligently what time the star appeared.
Wait, star?
And he sent them to Bethlehem and said, go search diligently for the young child. And when ye have found him, bring me word again, that I may come and worship him also. When they'd heard the king, they departed, and lo, the star which they saw in the east went before them till it came and stood over where the young child was, with wondering eyes.
Wait, give us
When they had opened their treasures, they presented unto him gifts, gold, and frankincense, and myrrh. We sing now, We Three Kings.
We three kings of Orient are,
little wrong.
they've traveled so far, hill and mountain, moor and mountain, following yonder star. Oh, star of wonder, star of light,
I love your star.
star of royal beauty bright, westward leading still proceed. Fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Ma in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and he shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His eyes were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chest was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings and turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team he gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
Did he get the heifers home?
I didn't get the heifers.
Nope.
So how did the heifers get home?
I don't know. I never.
Oh, you just didn't ever. Did you learn what a heifer was though?
Well, I know what a heifer is now.
But not then.
I didn't know what a heifer was.
How old were you?
4 or 5.
Oh!
I was trying to get rid of you. Were you a naughty boy?
Oh.
What's a heifer?
So Fred already didn't have to go to school. Why did he need diphtheria?
They went to school.
Yeah, we went, but
They went right by my door and said, "Hi."
but nobody could come in. Nobody. But I do remember, Grant, that Papa would.
Mom, it's okay. They lived.
Papa would break and bless the sacrament, and that's the way I remember it. That we
Had a
couldn't
lot of home
even
church
leave,
back then.
but I could
wish
be
I
wrong.
could have lived there.
I remember
Got that on
blessing
film.
the sacrament, and we would have the sacrament every Sunday.